Matt Lenihan Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store. It's been a while, but Tyler Denny, we're here. An opportunity for yourself to headline European title on the line against the returning Felix Cash. How excited are you to put on a performance, main event, and to solidify yourself as champion?
You can tell by my face, man. I'm buzzing for it. Like here outside the ball ring and that, it's mad. It's mad. Like I wouldn't think it from doing little small shows and stuff, and headlining Resorts World. Bring it on, man. Bring it on.
I've been in cards where you've been the B side of the fight. I think I interviewed you after, and you were like, "Look, I just want to change my life and my family, and do things. Boxing's a hard game." But even though you have done that, you have an opportunity to take this up a notch again. You can't be far off now. World honours with a win over Felix Cash, who's rated to do big things as well. I know he's had problems maybe being outside the ring, but he's back now, a live dog in the fight. But you must see this as the key to say, you know what, underdog mentality, I'm back.
Of course, yeah, he's got a name, and and people are talking about world titles for him. So when I beat the guy who they're talking about, they've got to put me in the same breath. And that's the plan. That's what's going to happen, man. I'm confident. I'm very confident. Without being overconfident. The training that I've done and like the experience that I've got through my fights that I've had against these unbeaten guys who come in to win and stuff, it's just going to be another one of them.
How do you keep the mentality of underdog? Because I spoke to Ben Shalom yesterday, and he's like, look, we've had Tyler on. He came in as the B side of the fight, but you seem to maintain that same hunger, whether you're favourite to win or whatever. There's that same dog in you for every fight. What do you think about when you're going into this fight? What comes into your head?
Well, I just think it's in the whole camp, really. I want to be better than the guy next to me, so that just improves me all the time. And boxing's a big game of snakes and ladders. I think you get one loss and then you're like, nobody wants to know you. Do you know what I mean? So you've got to keep winning to stay relevant in this game. You see, like, bigger names than myself, just they lose and then they get put underneath the carpet and that. So it's got to keep winning, man.
I think we're coming away from that mentality a bit slightly now as well, with people taking losses, coming back. I mean, if you look at the likes of a
perfect example, you look at Ray Ford and Nick Ball the other day. For me, Ford's stocks rose. I know he's got the loss, and it was a really close fight. No one would have complained if they give it in, but he's got the loss, but his stocks rose, man, and I think that's what you want to see, don't you? Take the big fights, but applaud him for doing it. Don't say, oh, he's no good all of a sudden because he took a loss.
I think that's what we need to get into everyone's heads. Look, a loss doesn't define you, and people can just have a bad night. But look, you spoke to Felix in the ring. What was said in the face-off? Were you sort of, I know you're not really the type to really go after someone, but were you just trying to say, you tried to get in his head a little bit?
He said it to me, he said, I'm here now.
You said fine, no?
Yeah, I said fine. I'm glad to see you. He said you won't be glad Saturday. But I said to him, like he said, he only just about got here because it was a bit late. I was waiting for him. So like he said, man, he was hiding in the hotel. They had to find him out and drag him here, but he's here now. So hopefully there's no more excuses. He's going to be a Saturday.
Does that cross your mind with the fact he's had a couple of pull-outs before and look through circumstances? But do you know when you look and think, you know what, I hope. I just want to make that ring walk. We're going to get the weigh-in done and get.
I mean, to be fair, I've got no excuses if anything. I mean, it'd be easy to think that, but I've not really thought that. I was trained as if he's coming in that like, and people try and say, but if he never turns up, I just shut him down. I said, listen, he's turning up because I don't want to even think about it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So, and then say if he never was to turn up, then I'll deal with that then.
How do you win this fight? We've seen Felix shine in a lot of fights. We've seen him in tough fights as well, where he seems to struggle, laboured a little bit. But you know yourself, like you on form's a very good fighter, and on form Felix Cash is a very good fighter too. How do you beat this man without giving the game plan away? Do you think you can dog him, get him out of there? Think his layoff will come into play?
100%. He's got to win it. He's got to, and even his last couple of fights, he never looked all that, did he? He got dropped twice, holding on. He got a point taken off, and then he come back another fight after that, and he never set the world alight. So. I more than fancy my chances before, and then I've had my camp there, and honestly, there's no way I'm not keeping that belt. There's no way.
You stop this man?
Yeah, I'll stop him. I think I'll hurt him, I'll break him and break his arse, and then break him down, stop him, get him out there.
Okay, final one for me, because I know you've got probably a few people waiting for you. You've got tomorrow too. You got a message for all these fans who've come and turned out in the droves for you. You've got to headline in Birmingham, top of a big bill as well. I know people, Ben's coming as well, support you and get behind you on the matchroom card. You're looking forward to it, and have you got a message for everyone?
I can't thank them all, and you know what? Thank Ben Shalom as well. He stays in touch. He texts me here, and then obviously it's a matchroom show, so we could have just gone a bit quiet really and just left me to it. But you know, he's had my back, man, and I like to think I got his back as well. So I want to win, not just for myself, for everyone who's phone support. They've come to me from little town halls in Dudley to Manchester to York Hall, and we're here now, nice and local, big arenas. Let's have it, man.
It's an incredible fight. Look, tuning in live on DAZN, Tyler Denny, Felix Cash. Tyler, you're always a pleasure to speak to. I look forward to catching up with you after the fight.
Nice one, man. Thank you.